Good day, my name is Gloria. I'm here to present to you MMM. Before I do that, I just want to give you a little background on the ideology of MMM. The modern world is bad. It is inhuman, unfair and unjust. This is the world of money. It is not for people. It is for those who produce this money, for bankers and for finances, government and millionaires. And people are mere pawns in this game. They just serve them as attendants. It's all about money. This is the whole point, the cornerstone. And about it, we should talk more in detail. If money is the measure of labor, why is the world unjust? So, what is money? Have you ever thought about it? Maybe it is a calculation tool or a measure of labor. As we are told from childhood, we have to work because money does not fall from the sky. It should be honestly and hardly earned. Everyone was led to believe it from the young age. Well, we work without end, but what should we expect in the end? Low wages and pensions and no rest, but a constant struggle with debts, working for billionaires. Is it right? But that's the world, this horrific reality of the modern society. This is what we should all expect in the end. Almost certainly, everything ends up in this way for the majority of people in today's world. As it ended up for their mothers and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers, as it will end up in the present state of affairs for their children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren, then in their turn for their children and grandchildren, and so on and so on. That's the way of the world. All of this is wrong, unfair. It must not exist. Why do some people have everything, but others have nothing? Why do some people walk in golden slippers, but the others barely make ends meet? They don't know how to feed their children. Why does it happen? Yet we are all people. We are all equal. Then why? Because there is a lie around us, a huge lie. Well, we have a right to work. However, some really work for peanuts, whereas the others hardly do anything, earning billions and millions. Is this normal? In fact, people are not equal in anything, a constantly progressing society, inequality. So, what is money? Money is just a tool to hold all of us in a slavery. We are all slaves, slaves of money. More precisely, we are slaves of those who print money. They are our masters. In fact, nothing has been changed at all during all these centuries on earth. We have been living so far in the slave-owning system, which has undergone merely external transformations. Everything has become more just civilized and sophisticated. We are really nothing without money. We need a home, clothes, food, and cannot live in a cave and even go for hunting. We need money now. It is necessary to have money everywhere because everything around us is just for money. You cannot make a single step without it. But where can we find money? Maybe to earn it. If everybody would stop doing his job, what's going to happen then? We will resettle in caves again. After all, if you stop working, what's going to happen then? Our society will collapse and we will die of hunger. Yes, it is necessary to work, to create something useful for the society. Otherwise, the society will degrade and die. But firstly, we have to work voluntarily, not for a plate of food and not only in order to survive. We have to do what we love doing. Money is just a paper, which is not backed by anything tangible. And then this paper is distributed among the slaves as wages for labor. When we are given an extra paper, that's our salary increase, we are happy. That's our bitter reality. The whole financial world is a pyramid. The rich take advantage of the fact that we simple hard workers don't have time to figure out all these tricky schemes. We have to feed our families. That's why they take advantage of this situation. Banks deceive people. So what happens in today's world? It appears that banks draw money without problems. And in fact, these banks multiply without any control. And you are still wondering. You go to the bank and you borrow money. And you owe the bank and you have to repay the debt completely. Moreover, with interest and possibly with some penalties. You'll be forced to take new credits in order to repay the old ones. Then again, the new loan. And again, endlessly, until you die. From now on, you will be working for the bank. Your children, your grandchildren will all be working for the bank as servants. And this mechanism must finally be destroyed. A new fair financial system has now been established. Financial apocalypse. That's the only thing that can break our financial chains and save us all. The banks as they are now will simply disappear. They will stop robbing the people. In fact, the banks do not produce anything useful. They give credits at large interest rates. As a result, all the population is burdened with debts. Nevertheless, modern banks are created for other purposes. They aren't interested in the society, but in their own goals. People aren't important to them. The current financial system is merely distracting us, and it will continue attacking us and then our children and grandchildren. It will get even worse if nothing changes. We will destroy the existing financial system and build new, fair and honest. We have no other choice. We are not slaves. We are people, and we choose freedom. And this freedom is here already. Now, thanks to MMM, financial apocalypse is inevitable, unavoidable. Since now, it's just a question of time. It's already growing. The seed has been dropped. It's already growing right now, at this moment. It will not perish. What is MMM, if you may ask? MMM is a global mutual aid fund, World People's Bank, financial social network. The bottom line is that this is a voluntarily informal association of millions and millions of people throughout the earth, rebelled against the financial slavery. MMM takes the wind out of banks' sails, making people see the reality. Why do people bring their money to the banks at small interest? Because they have no other choice. Banks are monopolists. There is no other place to bring money to. All banks are just the same. They simply destroy ordinary people. And now we have an alternative. MMM, it's something close to our hearts. Here people help each other. Today you help, and tomorrow you will be helped. It's the main principle of MMM. You should not become another slave. Better join MMM and your money will help those who really need it. It's a kind of common storage box where people save their money and then take it when needed. The amount you need at the certain moment. It is just MMM that gives you this confidence. It gives a feeling of partnership that you aren't alone. At the difficult moment, you will never be abandoned, but you will always be helped and supported. MMM is a unit of new society, brighter and better, new world, where there won't be money, current money, where everything will be fair and honest, where everybody will work for their own pleasure and for the whole society, where good will defeat evil. It will be so. There are no doubts. Together, we will change the world. MMM is not a bank. MMM does not collect your money. MMM is not an online business or investment. MMM is a community where people help each other. MMM gives you a technical basic program which helps millions of participants worldwide to find those who need help. and those who are ready to provide help for free. All transferred funds to another participant are your help given by your own goodwill to another one, absolutely free. In MMM, you don't have to make contracts or pledge your property. In MMM, there are no lenders and no debtors. Everything is very simple. One participant asks for help, the other one helps. The only thing that MMM demands from its participants is to be honest and kind to each other. You ask for financial help when you need it. You give financial help when you are able to do it. Very important. There is no central account where all the system money flows to and where it can be easily stolen from. All the money is only on the banking accounts of the participants themselves. Participants transfer each other money directly without a third party. MMM only regulates the process and nothing more. That is, the system completely belongs to the people. It is a real mutual aid fund where ordinary people help each other. How does MMM works? You declare the willingness to give help, after which your account will be credited with Mavro. Mavro amount will start growing from the moment of the deposit at the rate of 30% per month. Calculation of interest occurs twice a month. Twice a week, on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. This sum is Mavro. In Mavro, shows how much you can request yourself. Say you have announced willingness to assist with 1,000 rand. You will be credited in your PO with 1,000 Mavros, and they will immediately start growing. A month later, these 1,000 rand Mavro will become 1,300 Mavro. Accordingly, you'll be able to request assistance for 1,300. However, it is not necessary at all to wait for a month. Help can be requested at any time, but only after confirmation of your Mavro. It means only after you actually transfer money, that is, really give assistance to another participant, but not just declare willingness. A request for providing help comes to you in your personal office. If you do not do it within 72 hours, you will be removed from the system forever. There are some benefits when you registered with MMM. For example, when you register on the system, you get from $20 to $100 as a present, but not everyone, only those who have contributed their own money. Otherwise, the system will be pulled apart for bonuses. They will keep registering endlessly. If you have contributed between $50 and $4.99, frozen for 2 weeks, you will get 20 as a bonus. If you take it out earlier, you will lose the 20. It goes on and on and on. Once again, freezing, bear in mind that if you take your money out earlier, you will lose registration bonus. Only the bonus, but the contribution with all the accrued interest will be paid. Each participant is allowed to have only one account. You get a 10% from all deposits of the participants you invited. Inviting new members into this community is your additional contribution to its development, but nobody forces the members of the community to invite new participants. But at the same time, understanding that the MMM network can't exist without development and participants. Encouragement in the form of referral bonuses motivate many people to take an active position. Let me end by saying, thanks to MMM Financial Apocalypse, it is inevitable. Join MMM and be financially free. Thank you.